Let's make sure everything here is working. Mic audio looks good. Game audio looks like it exists. Let's bring up the YouTube preview, make sure everything's all good and happy and hunky-dory there. And then I think we're good to get rolling. Had to make sure that the alpha arena didn't start yet. Alright, so the preview is good. Awesome. Hey there, hi there everybody. Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the festivities. Hope you're doing well. Hope the weekend is finding you well. Tonight's fun adventures, we're going to be just putting up some more points in the 5-star THOR arena. Going for the 1 to 10% stretch goal for that, for the milestones. Get some of those shards. And, you know, just go for it. It's going to be a really chill, laid-back grind here. I'm not too terribly fussed one way or another, but, you know, to get that extra 1 to 10 instead of the 11 to 20 or 11 to 30 would be fantastic. I want to take a moment and welcome the latest Von subs to the channel. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for finding the channel in the depths of the YouTubes. Cheers, I'm digging the videos I put out so far and are interested in the videos yet to come. Got plenty of cool stuff already pre-uploaded into YouTube that's going to be airing here over the next few days. Plus, I still got stuff in the editing bay. It's just a constant cycle of stuff coming through the pipe. So, hit that notification bell, stay on top of all of that. Otherwise, I'll just catch you on the live streams, stream the same time, this time. Just about every night, every night. So, with that all having been said, hope the wire doesn't die. There it goes. Predictable, if nothing else. Let's get going straight away, huh? Guido, hello, hello. Good to see you, bud. Always a pleasure. RR, sup? And Harshith, yo, how you doing, bud? I'm doing pretty good. It's been a good day. It's been a really good day. It's like you get those days every once in a great while where it's just everything works out just the way it's supposed to. It's nice, it's relaxing, you get a moment to catch your breath, don't go crazy. You know, it's one of those kind of days, so absolutely can't complain. It would be nice if it was like 15-20 degrees cooler, but you know, aside from that, that's just nitpicking at that point. But it's pretty toasty. It's pretty toasty. Alright, so we're off to a good start there. But it is also at the same time very nice to just sit back and just chill for a bit to catch your breath. So as far as like game stuff goes, I don't think there's anything too terribly new or exciting news-wise over the last last day, couple days, whatever it's been. This is actually the first actual proper arena grind live stream I've done for this arena. Everything else I was just kind of either doing other things, the monthly event, the Herald event, stuff like that. So, you know, I figure the night before the arena ends is probably a good time to jump in and get going, I suppose, right? Yo, what up, Evan? How are you, my friend? Good to see you. I'm on Storm Quest in Variant 5. And beat it, getting my second 6-star. Hopefully it isn't Moon Knight. Well, I hope that same thing for you. Who would be the top 2 choices you'd hope for? Always remember, try popping open some of those smaller crystals before you open up that 6-star. Get some of that bad luck out of the way. It's a complete poppycock nonsense, tinfoil hat theory, but you know, it's been working out okay for me. So somewhere in the realm of 54% of the time it's been working out every time. So pretty solid odds right there, right? Harshith, I think Gilly99 is a fantastic champ to take up. She's a bit of a ramp up champ, so you gotta make sure the first fight you either get to the 100 hits or you finish with a special 3. But then after that, then it's just cake. People melt. She's got so many fun little like tools and tricks up her sleeve. She's a solid choice. Solid choice. Right. Diaper Man. Freaking Diaper Man. And the Prestige isn't too bad either. Yo, what's up, Clash? It is I, the one, the only, the Mr. RobVonShoe. How are you, bud? Happy Saturday. What's new with you, my friend? She's fun, not gonna lie, especially the synergies too, because since she's a robot, she gets all those cool robot synergies. So she's got the one herself, and then also benefits from the Warlock robot synergy too, with the Ultrons and the Visions. Wind up getting a whole bunch of cool stuff that way, so that's always a plus. Plus, she doesn't need to be awakened. Like most champs, the awakened ability is really nice to have and adds a new dimension to her kit, but most of her tools and toys and tricks and all that are already available from the get-go, so if you do get her, for those of you who don't have her, then you can still have just as much fun playing as her until you get her woken up naturally, which is always a plus. Sounds good, bud. Sounds good. And enjoy. Well, you know, Clash, Rogue probably wouldn't be the first or second mutant to take to rank 5. But she's not a bad champ either. I'm going to get it in while I still have time to say it. I mean, she's not Gambit. Now, I get to say that right now because Gambit hasn't been buffed yet, but we'll have to see what his buff winds up being when that happens in a couple of months. It'll be nice not to be able to use that joke anymore. I'm not going to lie. It will be nice not to use that joke, but Gambit should have never been like this in the first place, so... Excuse me. Plus, she's got that really awesome synergy with Longshot that just buffs every single female champ. Yo, what up, man, Falcon? Always a pleasure. Good to see you. Weekend's been going pretty awesome so far. Pretty awesome. Actually, I had a chance to take a nap today. Old man Rob over here enjoying his midday naps, but heck yeah, I'll take it. Just put me in my rocker out on the porch. I'll tell you stories about how things used to be back when I was a wee lad. Sorry if fan winds up picking up on the mic. It's rather quite toasty. What's up, clickbaiter? And Tom Higgins. Always a pleasure, my friend. Happy Saturday. The older I get, the more I appreciate them. And the more I realized I was just completely undervaluing them. Like, just think when you're like a teenager, or if you're in your early 20s, like how much more productive or energetic you could have been if you just like took a half hour power nap in the middle of the day. You know, man, Falcon, I wholeheartedly recommend it. I wholeheartedly recommend it. Hmm. Makes me wish I had a couple of trees close by. Excuse me. String up a hammock. Especially if you get like a cool breeze coming through. Mm-hmm. Sign me up for that. Yeah, I'm hoping this heat wave winds up breaking here this next week. Like, I know this past week was supposed to be the hot one, whatever, but you know, if it could stop being on average like 100 degrees plus, I'd appreciate that. My personal favorite is always taking like a late morning, early afternoon Sunday nap. Just find like a sunspot coming through the window. I don't care, man. Cats and dogs, they got the right idea. Those sunspots are wonderful. I mean, not now, because like a sunspot you'd wind up cooking, but otherwise, when it isn't, you know, an oven outside, yeah, not bad. Cheers, everyone. Although I gotta say, I'm also jealous of the people that live close to the coast, because even though it's super toasty out there, at least you got that like onshore breeze coming in late afternoon, early evening. And there's that. You know, I realize probably a bit too late, but for tangent number one, I should probably jump over and burn like, I don't know, 10, 12 energy, something like that, in the monthly quest, just because I'm maxed out already. May as well put it to good use while I got it. Just to take the edge off. Ooh, very nice. 5 through 6 is a fun chapter. This is a fun chapter. So you gonna take a breather now, or are you gonna keep rolling on with starting on what, 5-4, 5-4-1? I should actually be careful with that, cause yeah, all these hits she's just getting freaking Claire charges. I gotta wake up. It's not good. I'm just getting started. Waiting on the network issues. Thank you much, kabam. Cool, do this. Get Emma in the mix. That's not gonna be fun. Yeah, let's do that. Always need more practice with long shots, so may as well jump on that while I can. Nice little chunk of damage. Nothing crazy, but just nice little chunk. Come on, my dude. Come on. Thank you. What? That little love tap at the end wasn't enough to push him over? That wasn't enough to do it? My goodness, get out of here, dude. You're done. I'm over you. It's over. I had the high ground. Oh, very nice. Cosmic 2 to 3. I'm hoping that you've got a Cosmic Champ to use those on. Or at least the Cosmic Champ you're eyeing to use that on. Because I know it's always a sinking feeling getting a bunch of the rank up materials for a single class and then just having to sit on it for a while. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yo, what up, Black Knight? How do I think Thor will go? Almost at 46 mil? Honestly, purely speculation, but 46, 47 mil is what I would wind up shooting for myself if I was going for him. That having been said, we've still got, what, 13 and a half hours left of the arena, so if that's where he's sitting right now, probably, you know, just for kicks, just push yourself a little bit over 50 if you can. Or at the very least, just, you know, keep going. It's always better to be over by a couple million points than short by a 10,000 or so, you know. And that is me speaking from personal experience. That sucks. That really sucks. Come on. Poop. Well, that's a waste of time. Alright, now throw your friggin' thing. Thank you. Thank you. Good lord. Save them for Sparkles. Both of those are good choices. Sparkles for sure. Completely game-breaking character right there. Arcus is a good option too. He's a lot of fun. But yeah, definitely good options. I'm hoping that Sparkles makes an appearance at some point again in Arena. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Instead of being like a white whale that everyone winds up chasing. Myself included. Isn't Arcus's awakened ability that he's got that refreshing tenacity or whatever? So I suppose that's up to you if you plan on going up against champs with non-damaging debuff procs like Mr. Fantastic or Invisible Woman or Void. Stuff like that does come in handy, but you know, to Evan's point, it isn't necessary either, you know. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Got those guys logged in the book, so their cooldown is already starting, which is Wonderful. Because I do plan on running these guys a little bit before the arena ends. Just in case for a couple extra points. And then may as well, like I said before, just burn off a little bit of energy here. Waste not, want not, right? What up, Shadow? Happy Saturday, my friend. Shadow says, well, I've had it. Done with this game. Keep getting useless champs that are no help. Yeah. Over a year waiting and not one good bleed immune. Ouch. Well, Shadow, I mean, would you be up for a featured arena grind? Because you got Dragon Man coming out this week. That's a bleed immune. But otherwise, I completely understand. I completely understand it. It really is crushing to come up against a wall like that and just have no way around it. But you know, definitely do what's best for you too, you know. Don't kill yourself over it. The waiting, I mean. I mean, just don't do it in general, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. One of those. Dang. A lovely little one shot right there. Have you guys seen Perry Mason on HBO? Cheers, Al. That one was next up on my my binge queue. And it was fun. I thought it was fun. I mean, being from Southern California, seeing a show set in SoCal in the 30s is kind of... It added an extra level of suspension of disbelief. Just because I was like, oh, I know where that is. I know where that is. That's not what that's supposed to be. But it was a fun show. And there we go. Awesome. So that's boss down. That's good enough. That's a sufficient energy burnt. Now it's sufficient energy burnt. I could just keep rolling. I'm like a squirrel in this game. It's like, oh hey, there's something to do. There's something to do. There's something to do. There's something to do. Wind up doing all the things and making no headway because I'm doing all the things. Yeah. For me, it was Dr. Voodoo. He was top of my wish list. I desperately needed him for the poison and the power reversal, or the power burn. Took me about a year and a half to wind up getting them. Yo, what up? I mispronounced it, I'm sorry. Ayan? Ayan, how are ya? Hello, hello. Good to see you. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the stream. And Yasha's. Always a pleasure. It's going pretty good, well. Pretty good. Good and well, I should say. Been a long day. Been a very restful, productive day, which is always much appreciated and much needed. And, yeah, I can't complain. How are you? How have you been? How's everything in your world going here? Cheers. Oh, Storm. Oh, Storm. So much fun. Can you solo Silver Surfer with Daredevil? No. No. No, I don't think so. Because Daredevil gets armor break with his special one, but I think he would take too much cold snap damage trying to cycle the special attacks. Because his armor break doesn't stay up long enough to be able to get to your next special attack, as memory serves. Because then not only do you need to just constantly throw your special attacks as you get them, but then you got to dance around all his animations and just, you know, his idle stuff too. So probably not. Probably not. If you've got an OG Thor, that's a solid option. If you've got an Awakened Bishop, that's a solid cheese option. Hyperion has done it, and Captain Marvel movie's done it as well. I mean, everyone's doing it with Medusa, but they're for the show up difficulty. There's definitely a number of options, which is really nice. Showdown difficulty is absolute crock. There's just one option, but show up, yeah, you got some champs to choose from. I mean, heck, I've seen people do it with Ghost, and Ghost is like one of the worst options you could use. Yeah, Colossus duped as well. Yeah, thank you. I forgot about that one, but yeah, I've definitely seen the Colossus videos too. I would presume that Storm Pyramid X could also do it as well. But you'd have to play the long game, have to play cautiously too. Tom says pulled Blade and Sparky back to back last year, awakened Starkey from Tech and Rifts. Waited a year for Blade Awakening. Yup. I mean, that's sometimes how it goes though too. But I mean, that all things considered, that I guess is at the end of the day, that's the name of the game. It's like everything is just bit by bit piecemeal, you know? First you got to get the champ. Then you got to have the resources to tank the champ up between the catalysts or the ISO or the gold. And then you can finally level them up, and you got to have the catalyst for that. Then you got to do it all again for the next level and the next level and the next level and the next level. That's not even talking about like awakening them or finding the signature stones to make them extra good too. So it's kind of the amazing thing at the end of the day that every single one of the champs that we have ranked up. Just the incredible amount of work and resources that went into getting those materials and giving it to them. That was supposed to be invisible. Stop hitting me. Fun. Yasha said, pulled a Elsa Bloodstone. My thoughts? I think she is almost game-breakingly useful. Super fun to play, super smooth to use. Ridiculously useful kit, can do a whole heck of a lot of damage really quick. She can shrug off non-damaging debuffs, which makes her an amazing counter for Void, Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, number of others. She can take care of annoying evade champions with that cold snap. And when she's awakened, then just absolutely goes crazy on science champs, large champs, or boss champs, you know. With pretty decent prestige to boot. So, yeah, all around, super, super solid. Super solid. I mean, I'm super biased. She's my favorite champ in the game to play, but for good reason. You know, Tom, I know that feeling. I know that feeling. The Kabam gods were so gracious to give me 3 skill tier 5 class. And it's the exact same story. Because then you're completely like depleted from skill materials, you know? Hey, and did you say that you got yourself a Doom? If you did, big congrats. Big congrats. I haven't seen Lucifer yet. I've seen it advertised. I saw there was a new season not too long ago. But I haven't gotten into it yet. It's on the list. It looks fun. It looks fun. Well, Tom, if you can spare the resources, just keep taking her up. Rank 3, rank 4, rank 5. Yeah, just keep it going. See, Boneman, that's the thing for me, is that I had to learn to shift. So not only is it the index finger, but it's also middle finger too. It's the downside of arena grinding. Your fingers get tired of tapping the screen so many thousand times, then it's like, all right, I'm gonna give my thumb a break. I'm gonna have a lovely case of arthritis when I'm older, I'm sure. But that was the first hard lesson I learned, what, year 1, year 2 of this game? Is that there's a big difference between tapping a button on a controller and tapping the screen. Because I was doing it the same way. You know, I was abusing my phone screen the same way I abuse a controller. You know, a controller that is designed for heavy impact. Phone, not so much. So, yeah, it didn't work out super well for me. Had to take a break from the game for a while. But it's all good. You just gotta pace yourself. Very nice. I'm hearing good things now about Lovecraft County. It's just coming out, or it came out on HBO. I figure I've got enough time to binge one season of something before Boys comes out in a couple weeks. Because as soon as that's out, I'm just gonna be all over that. Hey, what up, Cap? Good to see you, my friend. Happy Saturday. And let's do this. Oh, Harshith. It's basically you have the choice between three of the just regular featured Grandmaster crystals, right? You've got one that's tailored towards like featuring Gilly 99, a second that's what Silver Surfer, and a third that's I don't know Void. It it isn't anything super special. It's just a specifically flavored featured Grandmaster crystal, as I understand it. So whichever one of the three feature champs there you're more interested in, that's where your choice is gonna be. I'm assuming. At least that's how it's been in years past. That's what it was. I was completely off. I'm probably gonna go for the Sorcerer Supreme, I think. Gosh, I gotta say, it's pretty freaky though. I mean, it's one thing that they've already greenlit season 3, but didn't they just like because they're casting season 3 right now? But didn't they also greenlight a season 4 as well? Which is fantastic. I mean, just keep it coming, you know. All right, come on, dude. Thank you. Oh, Void. Always so much fun to play against. So much fun. Oh, that could be. Well, actually, Harshit, that kind of, I think that's just kind of how it is currently. You know, if you're what Cavalier, then you get a crystal that has a possibility of pulling a 6-star, or if you're not at that point yet, then you got a crystal that has like 3, 4, and 5-star champs, something like that. So long as it's good, Bowman. So long as it's good. Like, I'd rather have a show come out, say what it wants to say, just be freaking awesome, start to finish, and then quit while they're ahead, as opposed to like having like 2, 3, 4 solid seasons and then just like limping on the last couple. It's like, all right, it's been fun. Overstayed your welcome. Time to take you out behind the barn and put you to pasture. It'd also be fun to see too, because I haven't read the comics or anything, to just see how the story develops. Because the way that they've angled like the ending of season 1, like so long as they keep it grounded with what's his name, Huey, right? Being just like a regular dude. Because like the bigger they get it, and like the bigger bads for everybody to fight, you know, I don't know. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I go in with an open mind. I just want to have fun. Like Umbrella Academies. Going in, have no expectations, and wound up being pleasantly impressed with how much fun the story winds up being. I definitely recommend it, Guido. Definitely recommend it. Because, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you wind up forgetting, too, but it's just so friggin' much fun. And the second rewatch, it's a lot more fun second rewatch. First rewatch, you're like in the thick of it, right? With the drama and just how ridiculously dark this story can get. Second time, you already know what's coming, so it's like, all right. You don't have that sort of weight on your shoulders. You can enjoy it a bit more. See, Tom, they just gotta get Huey in like some mech suit, and just not Huey. Balls. What's his name? Or I guess you could get Huey just because he's a regular dude. Any of the regular dudes in a mech suit fight Homelander, like Batman v Superman, or I mean Dark Knight Returns, because better story. Speaking of which, I never wound up seeing the trailer. Oh, well, there we go. That's the biggest news from the day. All the trailers and teases for all the new DC stuff. Butcher, thank you, Billy Butcher. And then Homelander just calls out for Martha, and then there you go. Martha was the code name of the wife. You're good to go. Yoink. Oh. I moved. I moved and the wiring didn't like that. I do hope they wind up doing a bit more with powers, though, too. Because you got to see a lot of, A-Train doing A-Train stuff. You got to see a lot of Homelander doing Homelander stuff. But, like, Starlight, aside from that last fight with A-Train, didn't really get a chance to, open up and go to town on anybody. Same with the Discount Wonder Woman. Queen something. Maeve? Something like that. Yeah, but that's just Carl Urban in general, Freaky thing about Carl Urban, too, is, like, everyone talks about how Keanu Reeves hadn't aged for, like, 30 years, right? Carl Urban hasn't aged either. You go back and watch Lord of the Rings, and he looks exactly the same in that as he does in friggin' The Boys. Yeah, Maeve, gotcha. I got there. Well, exactly, Tom, exactly. But, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, outside of that fight that she had with A-Train at the very end, the most she did was just, like, threaten, Aqualad? Dolphin Boy. And, show off for the cameras a little bit. The Deep. So we'll see. Cheers, all. Yo! What up, Lakers bodyguard? Yo, 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 yo! Back at you, my friend. Happy Saturday. Hope the day has found you well. See, I like that too because that was like the one honest, like the most honest the character got to be the entire show. And I gotta say, that's probably my biggest gripe with season one is that I always felt conflicted on how the show intended me to feel about the character. Because, like, the first episode, you absolutely hate his guts. You know? You absolutely hate his guts. And then by, mid season to the end of the season, he's played up as the comic relief. But at the same time, it's like, it's angling him for you to feel bad for him in a comedic sort of way. It's like, well, I do feel bad for him, but I still hate him. He's hilarious, but at the same time, the character is who the character is. Maybe they just need to work his redemption arc angle a little bit more. But like everything from him kidnapping the dolphin to the conversation with the lobster and whatnot, that's just comedic gold right there. But we'll see. Now remind me, for you guys who just recently rewatched it, because I never paid close enough attention until they announced that Lamplighter was actually going to be cast as a character. Because they only talked about Lamplighter in the first couple episodes, but I thought they said that they said that he retired as like the official PR shtick, right? But I thought, like in actuality, I thought Billy said that he killed him, right? So maybe he's just coming back as a flashback or something? Alright, so let's throw some of these golden memes out there. Is it bad that I want to wake up my 6-star Loki? Just to get that little power gain, which is kind of one of the best things about him. Yo, what up, Supersonic? Lots good. There's a lot good. It was a good day. Long day, busy day, productive day, restful day. How about you? How's your Saturday been, my friend? Doink, doink. Yoink. I think that's my problem with Gilly 99 is dexing your special one is I'm always so focused on the larger of the energy arcs that I always miss the smaller one that actually hits you. Duly noted, Lakers bodyguard. Duly noted. It's kind of how it was with me and Heimdall. Because it's like, I really, really was hoping to pull a 6-star Heimdall. Really, really, really hoping. Not the first choice, not the second choice. But yeah, he was up there, you know, for the Heimdall synergy. And then I got him. It's like, heck yeah. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Stupids. Oh, this is awful. This is awful. Come on, get out of here. Special me, dude. Yeah. Actually, that was dumb. Yeah, there we go. Oh, won that by the friggin' skin of my teeth. But for Heimdall, right? Finally got him. And then, like, 2 crystals later, I woke him up. I'm like, oh, hey, Heimdall doesn't have to be awakened, but, you know, it's the first time awakening. That's not bad. And then 2 crystals after that, I got him again. I'm like, I'm good. I don't need more Heimdalls. Stop it. So I know how that goes. Oh, very nice. Well, I wish you the best of luck, Supersonic. So one of those kind of interviews where it's more of a test or a quiz. Or just in the event that they do wind up grilling you a bit. Yeah, no, I know you would. I know you would. Doctor Strange to you is what Elsa is to me. And that's awesome. That's awesome. That's probably one of my favorite things about Doctor Strange is that, I mean, even though he's still a old OG character, he still not only has his uses and it's fun to play, but he also has immensely good synergies too. Nowadays, you know, with all the retroactive synergies with the newer champs. Which just makes him very useful. Especially once you get that SIG ability up and he's just nullifying stuff left and right. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Doink yoink. See, isn't that so nice? You just let the bots do the work for you. You know, all you gotta do is just halfway pay attention and, you know, they'll just take care of it themselves. No fuss, no worries. Just like, hey, alright guys, you do you. Seems like they're throwing a lot of Doctor Stranges our way too. There's a really chunky one in variant 5 with the ridiculous power gain. Which is always fun to try and dance around and figure out. Just going for the challenge points, you know? Just going for the challenge points. Cheers, everybody. Yo, what up, Sarge? Yo, 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 yo. Happy Saturday, dude. Hope everything's going well here for you this weekend. Welcome to the festivities. You know, Got a little of this, got a little of that going. Joking with everybody earlier how I'm showing signs of my age, where I was really lamenting not having taken a nap. And since my Sunday tomorrow is also going to be rather straightforward and lax, just like today, you know, a midday nap sounds mighty nice. Yeah, let's do this for fun. Let's throw Karnak up against Dr. Doom. It is actually. It's my favorite, you know. Just go to the grocery store. It's just right there. It's got a end cap all to itself. From the makers of the ketchup rice fizzy drink comes the mustard pickle juice soda right there. Still working on the name. Doesn't quite roll off the tongue just yet, but they had to get the product to market, so. Dude, you're telling me, man. You're telling me. But it's one of those things in the middle of the day, I'm just doing, like, I got a dozen things going and a to-do list a mile long. I'm like, all right, I'll finish this up and then, you know, and then knock out for a bit. And then I finish it up and then it's like, all right, well, now there's this and now there's that. And before you know it, it's like, you know, half hour to dinner time. I got to make dinner. So it's like, well, I guess I blew it. That's why there's tomorrow. You got it penciled in. Just put it in the calendar. Naps. Come on, dude. Come on, special me. Thank you. I should be able to, well, nope. Can I clip you? Nope. Stupid. I hate that bots can parry your heavy. Not the mastery, just parry your heavy. Something that's like nigh impossible. Well, that's not good. Nigh impossible to do as a human player, but the bots can do it all the time. Well, Sarge, I mean, the chat was good up until a couple minutes ago. I'm playing, bud. I'm playing. No, it was good. It was good. We're talking about being excited about Boys coming out in a couple weeks. Bunch of shows and stuff that everyone's either watching or getting through or gonna be watching. All the teasers and stuff that DC put out for all the DC movies. You know, usual. Little of this, little of that. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it this way. I got a couple up my sleeve. I got a couple. Alright, come on, dude. Come on, dude. Beautiful. Yeah. But then you gotta watch out, because then after you drink so much coffee, then your body gets used to it. So you either need stronger coffee or more coffee. Wind up go into the medical supply store and just get one of those like drip chains. Start pumping in that coffee intravenously. Please don't do that. Standard warning and disclaimer here. Don't do that. It's jokes. But if you're seriously at the point where the only way that coffee works for you is if you really would need to get an intravenous drip, then that's probably a good point to pull the plug. Uh-oh. Come on. Thank you. And beautiful. Done. I know, Sarge, it's so close. It's so close. And it's so exciting too. It feels like it hasn't sunk in yet. It hasn't sunk in yet. That the channel as a whole is this close to such a huge milestone, you know. Like on one hand, it feels like I'm just starting it up. On the other hand, it feels like I'm hitting 500. It's gonna be so cool, so cool. Y'all need to stop talking about cereal. Laura's not here in chat, so I'm avoiding thinking about cookies, because every time she's in chat, she talks about the amazing cookies her mom makes, and I want cookies. Now you clowns are talking about cereal, and I want me some dang cereal. But I'm one of those weird guys. I don't like cereal in a bowl. Probably because I'm moving around so much. Nah, I put cereal in a cup. That way I can just pick it up, move it around with me as I go. Just take a swig of some nummy cereal. Don't need to involve spoons. No need for the extra utensils. Just keep it simple. It's just me and my glorious cereal delivery system. Again, Sarge, such an old man, but really digging the Raisin Bran. And the only reason for that is that they put so much freaking sugar on the raisins that it's a nice combo. Because I always dug Wheaties, right, as a kid. The marshmallow ones are fun, the Lucky Charms, stuff like that, but, you know, Wheaties were always fun, too, as a kid. Now, it's like, hey, I get Wheaties and, like, candied fruit, too, so I'll take that. Either that or... I haven't seen it in stores for a while, so I'm not sure if they manufacture it still, but I like Smacks as well. God damn it. How's it going, Laura? How's it going? I love it. I love it. I just got done saying that I'm just barely getting through a stream without like having this huge like hankering for some cookies. Because every time we start talking about cookies, I have such like this wistful bit for some nummy cookies. And then these clowns started talking about cereal, and it's the same story. And it's not like I don't have food in my house, it's just I don't have fresh baked cookies, is all. And I don't have a fresh box of cereal, is all. Y'all are making me hungry. See, I loved homemade Rice Krispie treats, especially like when you get fancy with the Rice Krispies. You always can get just the regular vanilla box of the Rice Krispies, but then you could get some of like the specialty one-off boxes too, like the chocolate Rice Krispies, or use what we also used to do too is the either the Fruity Pebbles or the chocolate choco pebbles, and use those instead of Rice Krispies for the Rice Krispie treats. Mmm. Yeah, and then you pull it out of the oven, let it set for like all of 5 minutes, and then just go ham on it. So it doesn't like fire anymore, but it's still nice and gooey. What's up, Matt Murdoch? Hope you're not hungry, dude. If you are hungry, you will be hungry within 5 minutes. Well, you see, Laura, all I did is I just put this nifty like arrowhead logo on top of it just so people would, not be asking questions. But if I took the logo off here, the conspiracy is unveiled. I do. And that's the other thing though too, is that I never eat cereal for breakfast. Cereal for me is like my midnight snack. And I haven't had it for a while, but like when I was first streaming, I had my jug of Miralax here, and I had like a cup of cereal, and then just double fisted that away. That just makes for a good evening. Oh yeah, Boneman, I've done that. Yeah, cause I don't know if you guys have had them, but they actually used to sell those just like that. Because I know they sell like the individual Rice Krispie treats, right? But then they also sold a different like flavor variation of that, where that was just Rice Krispie treat with the golden graham on top. Mm-mm-mm-mm. So mean, so mean. All right, well if the game doesn't come back in a sec, I'm just gonna back out, bring it back up. Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. Alright, take two. Hey! What's up, everybody? What's up, Swag? What's up, I hope? I do very much appreciate some of the very clever handles that people jump onto the stream with. in Battlecat. How's it going? How's it going, everybody? I want to say a big thank you for the raid. It's good to see y'all. You guys got to make Rice Krispie treats at school? Lucky you. They never let us make anything food. Well, no, not that I can remember. They never let us make anything food related outside of like a gingerbread house for Christmas in school. I think once you got to like middle school, high school, then you got like the ceramics class, right? You could use a kiln oven that way, but otherwise as a kid, not as much. So Swag, how does it feel to not only make it to the finals, but have somebody have to do 2 rounds of super sudden death? I think when it's all said and done, Shirmoy and me are gonna have done like almost 3 times as many incursions as some of the other contestants. Yeah, I hope. Thank you very much for the sub, my friend. Good to have you. Much appreciated. Well, guys, the thing is, Laura heard that her mom was making some delicious home-baked cookies and immediately just hopped on a plane. By the time that she got over there, you know, they'd be ready and fresh out of the oven. And, you know, can't blame her. You know, Swag, until you said something right now, I completely forgot that there was that at the end. I completely forgot. I haven't got to hang out a spell on super streams for a while. Got to stop in and say howdy a couple of times, but not long enough to hear all the news. But has he said anything more about his tournament starting up? I know he's been waiting for us to wrap up ours here, but I didn't know if there was something a bit more concrete in the works. Yeah. Yeah, because I thought Super was saying that he was going to be putting together a second tourney too. Okay. Well, there goes the connection. So let's turn off the Wi-Fi, see if that helps. You know, if BG wants to have a go here for the itemless runs, then you know, I would be more than happy to take him to task, kick his butt a bit. But yeah, I mean, I've seen the stuff that him and Legacy do, and they just go nuts. I think those, but and the other thing with these tournaments is that they're just so much fun too. It's just so much fun. Like you can have like the most obnoxiously difficult, challenging fight and get through it with relative ease, and then completely choke on something that should be something, something that you fought like 1,000 times before. Or like, oh yeah, why didn't I think of that? I will also say, Swag, cheers and kudos to you again for organizing this tournament. But like this tournament has like actually made me enjoy incursions. It's always been like a game mode that's existed, part of the game, but never really enjoyed it. But like with the tournament here, oh yeah, I'm all about that. Especially now that everyone's doing the live streams and whatnot. We got the coordinate and find out when people are streaming. Now we can hop on Grady's stream and just razz them a bit. All in good fun, but there isn't a whole lot of live smack talk going on in the game. And that just makes it so much more fun. Uh-oh. It's fighting words. Fighting words, guys. But I know this thing's been, done to death, and everyone's said their piece about it too. But like, what this incursion tournament is what the summoner showdown should have been. You know, like if they would have just rerun last year's event, it would have been so much better. You know, you get access to like a beta server, say, where you've got an entire roster of completely maxed out champions, and you can pick whoever you want to go up against the champion boss fight. And whoever can take him out the quickest with the lowest or the highest health wins. But you could use anybody. Or at the very least, you could use, you got a good 5, 6, 10 champs that could all handle it pretty well. And, this year's not that, so not as much fun, in my opinion. Long story short, tourney's fun. Why did the chicken cross the road? Because, hi. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Happy Saturday. Good to see you. Oh, excellent. Yeah. Gauntlet has been thrown. Yeah, mosquito. They're the wild card. Yeah, I know. I know. It's always something. You would think that they could, you know, by this point, some of the hamsters that they had year 1 and 2 would have, you know, yielded a few more hamsters, and those hamsters would have gone on to yield more hamsters. And so that, you know, by now, almost 6 years into the game, you would have quite quite a handful of hamsters to spin that giant hamster wheel. That's how I like to imagine it. They've got like an aircraft um, hangar someplace, and you know you open the giant bay doors, and instead of aircraft or what you normally expect in there, it's just one big giant hamster wheel with like thousands of hamsters all running in unison. It's where all the hamsters from Hamtaro wound up going. Well, thank you very much, Chicken. Thank you very much. You said you have a question. I potentially have an answer. Or if I don't, hopefully somebody in chat does. I, however, do not know why the chicken crossed the road. Perhaps it was lost. Or is trying to stay 6 feet away from the other chicken, you know, something like that. Well, Sarge, you enjoy that cereal for me. Enjoy an extra scoop. And think of all of us neglected MCOC players that don't have cereal. You know, I'm going to Target tomorrow. I'm going to pick up a box of cereal. It's been too long. Ooh, squirrels, yeah. See, the thing about the squirrels is that the devs give the squirrels the various updates and the patches, and then the squirrels go and squirrel them away someplace and forget where they put them, which is why content sometimes takes a little bit longer to get to us than originally intended. So they had to go and chase the squirrels down and figure out what happened to all of it. Alright. What about the two champs? I mean, you could spend 20 minutes on a life cycle node building up Aegon, but I don't know, maybe like by 10 minutes in, maybe you got enough combos for him to just solo stuff already anyway. I suppose it depends on the piece of content, but uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, my dude. Come on, my dude. Well, poop. Of course, he had to be indestructible when I threw him a big special, too. Yo, what up, Bait? Always a pleasure. Good to see you. Happy Saturday. Thank you muchly. And you take care, bud. Well, now it's out there. Now it's out there. Boink, boink. Alright, come on, dude. There we go. There we go. Alrighty, so... So I'm fighting a summoner called Saran. I wonder what his favorite kind of music is. Or their favorite music is. If it's not hip-hop, I'm guessing it might be rap. That's my terrible groaner joke for the evening. You're welcome. Let's do this. But before I get too far along with that, time for tangent number 2. I gotta take out that crossbones and AQ. Because I'm holding people up now, I think. Uh-oh. I think Swag is just starting to... Oh, I can't even fight anyway. Never mind. That's a shame. I think Swag's just finally realizing that it's a very real possibility that he might be going up against me and Shirmoy in the finals. He's scared because he knows how it's going to go down. Well, that's interesting, Chicken. Yeah, it's still showing us loading on our end too. Curious. Uh-oh. I don't know. Turn that out into the epic events of the summer. Bananas v. grapes. Boink, yoink. So, we've got Dragon Ball coming out in game this week, right? Well, I mean, actually, let me work backwards. So I'm trying to figure out when they're going to introduce Scarlet Witch into the game as an obtainable character. They said that it's going to be sometime in August, and there are, 9 days left? And most of those are going to be taken up by Dragon Ball. So they're either going to introduce those characters here either sometime before Thursday, or it's going to be like the last day of the month. Uh-oh. 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 Yes. I mean, not that I'm going to be getting them, because if it's anything like Wolverine, it's just going to be ridiculous, but still curious. Well, thank you, Chicken. I am most grateful for 6 new subs. And I don't know, my wife might have something to say about all that. I don't know about ice cream. I'd give it to you for a popsicle. No one should bite into a popsicle. That's just an abomination. That's like eating a hot dog by just biting straight down in the middle. Or eating a pizza without folding it up in half. It's just not done. Or if it is, you're doing it wrong. You guys go talking about cotton candy grapes again. I still haven't found any. And the more you guys talk about it, the more curious I am to actually find them. See if it lives up to the hype. Oh. Oh. Stop it. Stop it. No touchy. Oh, that's not good. Well, so long, Sunspot. See, I would love to eat the pizza crust first. It's just that so many places neglect the pizza crust. Like, most places are just like, yeah, it's just the crust. We just don't put sauce or cheese or toppings on it. It's just crust. Unless you go to a real MVP place where it's like, yeah, no, the crust is part of the experience. We actually pay attention and make it extra nummy. And to those places, I say, you have won my heart. Like, say what you will about Domino's Pizza. And I know a lot of people can say a lot of things about Domino's Pizza. However, Domino's Pizza is like the only like pizza fast food chain that actually like mines the crust. They season it, they oil it, they actually like spruce it up a little bit. Everybody else is just like meh. There you go. And I appreciate this. Oh. Alright, swag. Take it easy. Take it easy. I'm getting caught up on chat. Take it easy. What? So let's do this. Guys, guys, guys. We can be more than just bananas and grapes. We can all come together in the giant fruit bowl that is MCOC. All the bananas out there and the grapes. And the apples can come too. And the oranges. We can all just hang out. Be one wonderful fruit salad. And then someone needs to bring the vodka, because just vodka with a little bit of fruit in there is a little bit of ice. Nummy. Maybe, but see, like a fruit salad is the first step. It's like a Pokemon evolving, right? You start off with a fruit bowl or fruit cup, like the ones you get from Dole or Del Monte or whatever. It's a little cup. Then it evolves into a fruit salad, which is bigger and it's got more, more color, more variety. And then because like the third form Pokemon is always like big and grumpy and bulky and whatnot, then the fruit bowl evolves into the fruit cake. That's just like it weighs a ton. Guido, frozen bananas are actually extraordinarily wonderful. Like, there are times I would prefer a frozen banana to ice cream. Because that's effectively what a frozen banana is. It has the same sort of consistency as ice cream. And also, bananas are a lot sweeter when they're frozen for some reason. It's awesome. I recommend you try it. It's like take a banana, chop it into little pieces, put it on a piece of wax paper in the freezer overnight, and then enjoy. Plus, if you got any sort of dietary restrictions or you got to watch sugar intake or this, that, and the other, bananas are really solid alternatives too, because you get that ice creamy sort of taste without without all the sugar, if that's again something that you're mindful of. Uh-oh. Come on, dude. Stop it. Stop it. Alright, get out of here, dude. Whoa, we've got like the legitimate 100% branded Domino's pizza over here in chat tonight. Holy cow. That's how I know I've made it as a YouTuber. I'm visited by the Domino's Pizza official mascot. Does Domino's have a mascot still? Like, Little Caesars has the Little Caesar. Pizza Hut is the red roof, right? Well, I guess domino still runs with the domino motif, doesn't it? Alright, Swag, take care, bud. Ooh, yeah. But then again, I mean, you could add chocolate to just about anything and it'll be amazing. Pizza and chocolate, bananas and chocolate, chocolate and chocolate. I mean, if you got like desserts and ice creams that are like 7 chocolate fudge supreme or something like that, it's like, I mean, why stop at 7 chocolates? Why not like just go to like 10 for a nice even round number? I don't care if it's I don't care if 7's prime. That's nothing. Boink. You know, when the Deadpool movie came out, I'm surprised that wasn't a tie-in or a plug somehow. Haters say you're fake. Family members say you're fake. How do we even know? How do we even know? How does anybody know? Somebody came in earlier and was like, is this the RobVonShoe? And I'm like, I think so. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I suppose there's no real way of me knowing, right? I think so, but I could be programmed to think that way. It's exactly what an impersonator would say, isn't it? Bum bum bum. It's when it comes out. We've all been replaced by synths. What up, Pee-Pee? Oh, did he? So really, after all the stuff that you're saying to him to confirm you are you, he still needed that like outside verification. That's funny. All for the glory of shoe. Big shoe, small shoe. Some as large as your head. I have not seen all of them. I saw I guess we're calling it the Suicide Squad now, right? Along with the Batman. It's not Batman, it's the Batman. There's already a movie called Batman, so we need a movie called The Batman to differentiate it. Just like there's already a movie called Suicide Squad, so we need to call this The Suicide Squad so people don't get them mixed up. Hey, which Suicide Squad movie are you talking about? Oh yeah, the one with Joel Kinnaman and Margot Robbie. Oh, okay. That narrows it down. And then the Snyder Cut is gonna be a 4-hour HBO thing. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I will withhold judgment until I see it. Alright. Get out of here, Archangel. Overstayed your welcome. Yeah. Well, and they also did the trailer for Gotham Knights too, which will look interesting. I mean, that's supposed to be the running with the Court of Owls story arc, so that could be interesting. Which means we're probably going to see some of the other characters like Professor Pig and whatnot too, I'm assuming. At least for like a side quest. Hey, look, it's BG Wiz. You're multiplying. They're everywhere. Speaking of BG, I didn't even realize the time. I mean, I say that, but it's completely unrelated. But yeah, I didn't realize the time. I'm conflating two things. Well, sorry guys, I breathed. My cord didn't like that. Cord is very finicky when I move. That's why I hold my breath for most of the stream, and then as soon as I exhale, then the cord's like, yeah, no, dude, can't do that, can't have that. I'm like, sorry, it won't happen again. My adapter cord is a very fickle mistress. But at like $50 for a freaking adapter, you'd think it could work a little bit more consistently. I don't know. Ripoff BG here is talking smack. Alright guys, so this is going to be the official 5-minute warning. Now, what does that mean? That just means I'm going to be running one more team of 5 stars here. Since I'm at that point, going to run one of my favorite squads to run. Going to get through this, and then before I get too far along with all that, pop on over and see who else is streaming tonight. I know BG is supposed to be going live here in a couple minutes. As early as a couple minutes. But let's see who else is rolling. We got Grady streaming right now, so. Alright, so we are good. And we'll roll with that. So, get through this. Do my sign off. Pop over to Grady's. I'm going to put that link in the comment section there in just a minute. And we're going to call it a night. That's a wrap, folks. Knock this out. Quake is always, or Ghost is always so much fun to fight in arena. Because the bots just have no idea how to handle her. special attack. There we go. And one more for good measure. There we go. Hey, Sarge is back. Sarge, you've come back at a very awkward, odd time. We've got clones and synths running around all over the place here in chat. I have no idea what's going on. Alright guys, but that's a wrap. So, let's go pop over to Grady there. Say howdy. It's the RobVon raid. I'm going to be popping over there in just a minute to say hi, to kindly encourage and suggest you guys jump over too if you've got the time, and say howdy. But, like I said at the top, I'm repeating myself at this point, I'm sorry. Thanks again for watching, guys. It's always a pleasure getting to chat with you guys, and I said it before, and I will keep on saying it. It is always the highlight of doing the live streams for me, so kudos to you guys. Plan is to be live streaming again tomorrow night with possibly the Sunday Arena, possibly just for kicks. I don't know. But it should be about the same time, same place. So, hope to see you then. If you haven't already, if you would kindly like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, because each and every bit of that does help me out immensely as the channel gets ever closer to the big first 1,000 subs. So, cheers in advance. But until next time, everybody, take care, talk soon, stay safe, and be well, everyone. Bye for now.